Hey guys, this is my unboxing and I'll do a little bit of an installation and review on this. This is a 12 volt power distribution box that I got from Mean Mother. I bought this through Outback Equipment. Cost me about $160. So my rationale for buying this, I know a lot of people say I'll just get a switch panel and so on. I've got my dual battery in my canopy. Unfortunately, where the battery box had to sit is right up by the cabin side of the vehicle, and obviously instead of climbing in and out every time I want to plug something in, I was going to run a cable between the dual battery and this box, and this will sit right by the tailgate, and I can easily just lean in and plug things in. So one of the things that appealed to me about it is that it can actually power up to 7 outlets at once. So it's powered by an Anderson plug. So just an Anderson lead there, which is, I'll either cut that off and splice it into another longer cable directly into the battery box with a circuit breaker, or I'll just join that to another Anderson plug so I can just remove this if I want to later on. So yes, this does have up to ability to power 7 outlets at once. So there's an Anderson lead there, got 2 USBs, twin Merit plugs, and then on the sides you've got 6 sockets there as well. It also has an LCD screen which you can display the voltage and the amp draw as well. So I thought I'd make one of these videos because I haven't seen any videos on these devices on YouTube, and the information online was pretty sparse about them, so hopefully this might give everyone else out there a bit of a guide as to what these things are about and if they're worth the investment. Mean Mother are a pretty good brand though. I haven't heard any bad things about them, so I've seen one other brand do a different version of this. Just the voltmeter and the Anderson plug was switched around, so the Anderson plug sat on top. But given where I'm going to sit mine, which is mounted sideways on my fridge box, I was a bit hesitant about having my Anderson plug be exposed and could potentially get swiped off by something I'm shoving down the side of the canopy. So I thought this might be a better option. So anyway, we'll unbox it, have a look. I haven't actually looked at this yet, so which is good. All right, so first impressions are that is a very, very meaty power cord out the back of that. So that's going to be pretty durable against everything, I think, which is good. Nice sturdy design on it too. It's a feels like a really thick. I think we're plastic. It feels like a really thick plastic though, so it's nice and sturdy. As you can see, I've got base plates on there for mounting up, which is going to come in handy because I'm going to mount mine sideways like so. So it's going to sit like that, so I'll still be able to read the LCD display, but compare everything else. I'm actually going to most likely mount the fridge box that this is going to be mounted on the side of. I'm going to mount a Travel Buddy oven up on top of it. So my theory is I can just plug one of these 6 sockets on the side directly into it. So to keep it all nice and neat. Weight is good. It's not overly heavy or anything like that, but at the same time doesn't feel flimsy. We have a very nice, this plug's pretty impressive, this cable, sorry. Looks nice and waterproof and dustproof and everything as well, which is good. So if I sit it up on its end there, sorry, it's a bit tricky with that cable. So I've got the Anderson plug in the middle there. I might potentially see if I can get a little dust cover for that. I know you can get them. I might just have to modify one to sit it in there. So I'm not going to have something in that all the time. Even though my canopy, sorry, is pretty dust proof. I'll see if I can get something for that anyway. So I got the USB ports are in there. So they've got nice little dust proof covers on them, which is good. Merit plugs are there, and on the other side. I'm not really sure why the Merit plugs are on the front and not on the side, considering you got the 6 sockets on the side. Again, nice secure. They're not spring loaded, but they are nice and secure caps over them. They properly click in. They feel very They'll be very dust proof, and that the Merits are spring loaded. Yeah, just a only query, it's certainly not a complaint, is why they've got the Merit plugs on the front and not the side. I would have had them the other way around, unless it's a space thing. But to my knowledge, most stuff in Australia, 12 volt, is still either Anderson plug or your SIG socket. So I would have thought that would have got more use out of the side. But anyway, that's all right. We'll have a look now. I've got I've got an outlet here. I'll plug it in and we'll fire it up and have a look. All right, guys. So I've now got the Mean Mother power box hooked up. Just got one of those companion battery boxes here. I'll just try that one. We'll fire it up and have a look at how she operates. And I've got a couple of devices I'll plug in there, different style fittings, and we'll just see how she operates. So I'll just flick this on. Alright, so you can see nice and bright LED display there, so it's showing me the voltage at the moment off the battery box, so it's 12.4, which is good. So it will also alternate between the voltage and the amp draw once you've got devices hooked in. So I'll actually show you in real time what you've got coming out the system based on what you have plugged in, which can come in handy, especially if you've got some variable load devices plugged in there, such as fridges or devices that might be drawing a bit more power than others. You can keep a track of what's taking up all your juice. So I'll plug one of these in first just to a dash cam. My wife's car, which I've been promising her to put in for ages now. I should probably do that soon. So I'll just plug that in there. They're nice, good quality feeling SIG sockets as well. Some of the cheaper ones you can get will, as you know, will sort of feel a bit loose in there. So it's nice and tight, which is good. So as you can see now, it's got the voltage, and now it's alternating the amp draw, which is only 0.2 of an amp, so bugger all. So that's pretty good. So that's powering that dash cam now. I've also just got a pair of headphones, which I'll just run off the USB. Now, I did have a play with this before, and this part, the USB covers, they're great, but I think maybe it's just because it's new, but they're very difficult to keep open. You've actually really an effort to hold it open and get the plug in at the same time. So it might just be because it's new. Might be because it's just a bit of a design thing, but we'll see how we go. Of course, USB, I put it around the wrong way the first time. So there we go. Again, fitting feels nice and secure though, which is ultimately pretty important. That LED display, yeah, it's a bit more accurate there. That's more how it's looking to the naked eye. The camera doesn't always show it as clearly as it actually showing up. That's actually quite bright too, so that'll be nice and easy to read at night time, or if you're just sticking your head in the back of the canopy. So all in all, looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I think I'll put another video up or another post on my Instagram page, Smash RG 4-wheel drive. If you want to have a look at the final position where I'm going to mount it. I might come back and do a bit of a longer term review on this too in a couple of months time. Just give everyone out there a bit of feedback. Like I said, I couldn't find much information on this product when I was hunting around. So hopefully, yeah, you guys can take the info out of this and help make your mind up if you come across it. All right, guys, thanks. Cheers.